Hey everybody, it's Mucha Marapa from Matrix Global Media, and in this video I wanted to draw your attention to a really interesting, if not provocative, blog post that I came across. It was titled "The Saddest Facebook Page in the World," and of course there was a photo of a gentleman who has been in the world spotlight for certainly the last few weeks in a really intense fashion. I'm speaking about Mitt Romney, who contested the presidential race with President Obama recently. And the general gist of this article was the fact that the number of likes on Mitt Romney's fan page were dropping at an almost frightening rate. Now, first of all, I'd also like to say, this is in no way a politically motivated video. I genuinely am not here to advocate one candidate over another or one party over another. I'm just all about the marketing, and particularly the Facebook timeline marketing, and both the sort of tactical aspect of it, and also the psychological, the mental side, the mindset that I want you to sort of really adopt and understand. So anyway, let's get on with it. This article says, if ever proof were needed that Facebook likes are essentially meaningless, just visit Mitt Romney's page and repeatedly hit refresh. You'll see we've illustrated in the pic above his likes are visibly dropping in real time. Now the article goes on to say that they've never seen that before, and it almost makes us feel sorry for the man, but it's a powerful symbol of how meaningless Facebook likes are when they don't represent real people with real and abiding enthusiasm. Now, I've deliberately not sort of revealed who wrote this blog article or anything else like that, for no other reason that I just want to remain focused on the two key points here. Number one is the frightening speed in which the likes are diminishing on Mitt Romney's page, and we're going to have a look at that in a moment. And secondly, saying how meaningless Facebook likes are when they don't represent real people with real and abiding enthusiasm. Now, I think that final comment is a little unfair, if not a touch discourteous, because you are rarely going to get more real people than on Facebook. That's where they are. That's where they're sort of chatting with friends and family, very relaxed at times. But Facebook, in many ways, offers a bit of a flavor of the month, for want of a better word, particularly when we as businesses or campaigns or organizations are looking to engage people. It's all about how much we can give. It's all about how engaged we can stay with people. So I've got absolutely no doubt that when folks were really sort of liking Mitt Romney's page, that they were real and they did have real and abiding enthusiasm. Anyway, let's move on to the page here. Now, as you can see, we are at Mitt Romney's fan page. And first of all, I like a couple of things about this. I do like this area here. This is one of the areas where I feel not enough people really go ahead and optimize their page, but I'll get on to the significance of this in a moment. What I'd just like to do, and I'm only going to do it once, because I don't plan on sort of just dragging this out. I really want to cut to the chase of the argument here. But if you have a look here, you'll see the number of likes that he has, and I don't think there's a small business in the world that wouldn't go for 12 million likes on their fan page, but that's another conversation for another time. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to refresh the page, and let's just look at this last number here. That says 739. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh, and you see in a pretty short period of time we're now at 733. So the article here, as you can see, all these numbers going down, this is what is highlighting the very rapid pace in which these likes are diminishing. Now, I'm saying give this fan page a break, okay? Cut it some slack, because the really, really important thing here is this. Now, this is the real estate that I believe is not used nearly enough by the majority of small businesses. And if we click on this welcome tab here, you see a landing page, again, which I always very strongly encourage my clients and everybody to have. And if we go slightly down the page here, we see a sign up. And it says sign up for our email list and get the latest news and up-to-date information about the campaign. Now, because this was a presidential campaign, he can go ahead and write sort of, sign up here, and it's a pretty basic thing. Us as the small business, and even Mitt Romney for that matter, could possibly have said something a little bit more compelling in a bid to get email addresses. But what I'm trying to say here is that this number here, while seemingly significant, I am far more focused, and always will be more focused, on how many of these likes can he get into his email list. Okay, now when we click on this website over here, once again, a very, very standard, basic, but effective squeeze page. He's looking for an email. He's looking for the zip code to find out where in the states. If you remember, a lot of emphasis put on the part of the states that the two gentlemen were contesting, and then there is the sign up. So make no mistake about it. With one click, this fan page has the ability to capture an email. So once again, I'm just going to go ahead and click it one more time. Here we are now on 727. And there it is, down to 718. Happened very, very quickly. So here you go, 718. You see it dropping. So on here, I think this author of this article is potentially losing the real main focus, certainly relative to a small business. Now, of course, this is a presidential election and we're talking about small business, but just to say that the numbers are dropping and so on and so forth, it makes us feel sorry for the man and how meaningless likes are. Likes are not meaningless. Likes are an indication on how well you are communicating a certain message. And as a small business, we want to communicate solutions, the transformations, the benefits, the results that we can get, the problems that we can solve, so on and so forth. But you must focus on getting as many of these likes into some sort of funnel. And we need to really use this area here. While Mitt Romney's got signed the petition and stand by and upload photos and commit and donate and so on and so forth, he's also got a welcome. And for us as the small business, we need to ensure that there is a place to capture email addresses. And then, ironically, I did think about sort of taking a look here over to President Obama's fan page. Now, the first thing, of course, is that he has 33 million. He's got 11.5 million people just talking about his page currently, which is, maybe 500,000 less than what Mitt Romney has got on his entire page. Now, let's have a look at this. This is 210. I'll show you what I'm going to do in a moment. But first of all, what we can see here when we move down is just this one button here. Are you in? Are you in? Are you with me? Are you following me? And once again, we've got the email, we've got the zip, so geographically, of course, he can tell, and then I am in. So President Obama does not have as many applications in place as Mitt Romney had on his page, but again, there was no question about it, a focus to collect emails. And this is one of the key, almost hidden secrets of success via Facebook. You must collect those emails. And let's have a look at this now. This is on 358, 33,347,358. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to refresh the page, and that's actually going up. Right? Why? Because once again, it's relevant. This man is the president. He has recently won, so he's in office for another 4 years. So when we have the article over here, the saddest face in Facebook, and he says, when they don't represent real people with real and abiding enthusiasm, it's just that the Mitt Romney story, as we sort of saw it evolving over the last few months, has, for want of a better word, run its course relative to the solutions he was going to provide, the transformations he was going to do, the results he said that he would find the nation if he was going to go back into, if he was going to be the president of the United States. So the fact that the numbers are going down, that's not a surprise at all. Let me do it one more time. And there you go, from 718 to 702. So the sort of moral of this video is just to highlight that yes, indeed, likes are going to go up and down. It's all going to be relative to what messaging you have on your page, and also you must make sure you provide an ability to capture email addresses, and that of course is going to be as a result of what you put here in your sort of above the fold applications. Invite an opportunity for people to sign up, and then while it sort of is not ideal to have your likes drop at such a rapid rate, if you're getting a nice ratio of emails, well, there's absolutely no problem with that. I certainly don't. I've said for a long time I would rather have 150 emails of people who are interested in what I'm offering than 1,500 likes. So I hope this has helped. I hope you've learned something from it. But more importantly, be sure, please be sure to apply and install an autoresponder email address software to your fan page in the application areas here, so you can not only have likes but you can also have email addresses. This is Mucha Marapa, and I'll speak to you again soon.